Okay, sounds good.
I think you're gonna like the name of it. It looks kind of tricky, but the name of it is called "Do You Even Lift?" So let's do this one. I'm gonna invite you. Send.
Do you even lift?
Alright, ready?
Uh, yeah,
Starting.
42% rating.
We'll
I wonder
see.
how this is gonna go.
I don't think this is gonna be like, you ever heard of the game called Happy Wheels? It's like a
Yeah,
PC.
I think I have.
It was just silly, like, sometimes it's like unbeatable, or like you try to like pass like an obstacle, you can't avoid getting killed or something. Um, I don't think I've run into something like that in GTA where it's like just literally just impossible, like the game is flawed. You know what I
Right.
mean? Hold on, I'm setting up
Find a
my,
cargo, Bob.
okay. Do you own one?
No.
I'm gonna call one of my vehicles. Damn, I like that car, man. That's the
Thank you.
Supra.
Yeah, Penumbra FF.
Nice. Have your own twist. Of course, I had to have the Brian.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny.
I think that's why I wanted to, because I knew you had that one, I wanted to switch up the color.
I'm gonna call in my
bring it to you.
Savoy.
Alright, I'll get back to work.
You know that one.
Yep.
So find the cargo, Bob. I don't know what the mission is, but I guess we're lifting something. I didn't read the thing.
Guess we have to...
Whatever it is.
you know... I feel like this is why it has a low mission, because it doesn't... a low rating, because it doesn't provide you, you just have to find one.
Okay, well, okay, my quick game plan is then, I'm gonna head to the airfield, the one that's nearby from here, and then I'm gonna fly over to, I feel like the nearest, or the best possible one would be in Sandy Shores, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if you want to start
I was gonna
flying,
drive to Sandy Shores, but actually, yeah, why don't you go there and you fly there, I'll check the airport. The
Okay.
LSA.
That's,
yeah.
okay, even better. I was thinking that's the next place, but like it's kind of a coin flip. I feel like it was mostly planes as opposed to cargo bobs.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, I have one.
Oh.
I have one.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Let me
yep.
drive towards you then.
Alright. Cargo bob. Freaking, it's a Chinook. Didn't really think about that, but it is.
Steal a target vehicle. Oh, and Simeon said put another one on the map too, actually. So I'll grab one too, so we can both lift.
Oh, you want to grab one?
Yeah, because I think we have multiple vehicles to grab. I think we have 3 or 4.
Okay. Oh, so, okay. Are you driving to one? You don't want me to pick you up?
It's pretty close, yeah, I'll just drive there.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go to the nearest objective then. I'm gonna go to Alpha. Yep. I remember, I think there was a YouTube comment or something that this game first came out. It's like, what are you most excited for? And I remember being blown away. That you'll enjoy this. So the first time I ever played hold on, you have enemies near you?
Yeah, I guess,
These are hot places to pick things up.
yeah, I'm just stealing the cargo, Bob, but I guess movie security isn't very happy about it.
Okay. Flying around, I don't see anyone near my current target. This might be another tricky thing. So they're asking us to pick it up, right? This is like literally, this is a Chinook. This is a big ass helicopter asking this to pick up a small vehicle in a house parking garage. So I don't even actually think this will fit, but I'm willing to attempt because I have confidence in my piloting abilities. But man, this is such a tight little space.
I'm at Charlie.
Got it. Yeah, see, like I can't even. Holy shit. So, I'm going to use common sense. This is a really stupid thing to do. To be picking up where it's just asking. But I'm gonna land the thing and literally grab the car if it can let me and move it outside of the damn garage because there's no way I'm picking it up and where it's at. So.
Oh wait, like it's not on the roof of the garage?
No, it's literally in the damn like lot of the house, like
Oh yeah.
next to the damn
That's not gonna
house.
work.
But I don't see any enemies, so I'm just gonna try to do my thing. It's a nice ass car, but you know, let's see. Watch it. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Well, it gives me the option to just drive it. However, I don't think I can exit this. I'm trying to exit the place, but the damn gate won't open. Great. That's nice. So I can hop over the damn gate, but like the fence won't open for me to just. I gotta finesse it. So I have to pick it up, but I'm just gonna move it in an area I can probably better pick it up. So doing my thing.
I
here.
just got one.
Got it. So you're moving.
Yep, I'm moving to the parking lot.
All right. Sorry, this isn't a heavy shooting mission. I felt, or at least for now, I felt like this was the funniest naming one, and I just wanted to click on it.
No, it's okay.
Practicing our skills here. I wonder if George has been in a Chinook or Charles has.
I feel like
I haven't
George
been.
probably has.
Yeah. Okay. So I picked one up. Where do we have to bring it to? Did it say? Oh. I
Looks
see
like
it.
Simeon's lot.
Yeah. Such a dumb idea, but okay. I'm doing it. So doing this alone, this is probably like 20 minutes worth of doing nonsense here. Let's see what people do. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've never been in a Chinook, but like I've heard them and they don't even sound real. It sounds like something from a movie.
Really?
You know, not like the game. It's all choppy. It's like a deep vibrating sound, if you will. I don't know how to describe it. It's cool.
I just dropped that one off.
Okay. You see the Fast and Furious were freaking they're flying out of cars, like out of, well, that's every one of them now, but the one where Tyrese they literally have to jump out of a plane in the car. You saw that?
Yeah, and Tyreek, he's like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and then they freaking deploy a parachute. I'm gonna go to Bravo.
Okay.
But yeah. I can't. At this point, it's disrespectful that they're even making more.
I agree. Honestly, after you know what happened to Paul, I think 7 should have been the last one. They claimed 8 was quote-unquote for Paul. I never saw it, but I kind of doubt it.
I'm trying to even think about, like you're saying, it's for Paul. What was in it for Paul? I think this was Fate of the Furious. Yeah. This was and it was so bad because they make Dom a bad guy. I'm gonna spoil it for you because I really don't think that you need to waste your time and watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
They make him a bad guy for a portion of the movie. So we had a long conversation about this, how they make freaking Jason Statham all buddy-buddy with everybody.
After he murdered Han.
Like, because Jason Statham's always a great actor, and he's funny, but he's a badass martial artist, but like, you know, you put in the perspective of his character, he was supposed to be, he's, I think his name's Deckard Shaw, and like, he's a bad guy. Like, why are they making him why are they BFFs with Wayne and everybody? Like he's, I don't know, it was a mess. And I think they questioned, I think the guy's name's Justin Lin, the director, and he just I don't know if he glossed over that question or just, I don't know. It wasn't thought well at all. Anyways, I'm getting the last car here. I'm trying to move it.
Yeah, I'm about to drop this last one off.
Luckily, I don't have to break any windows to enter it.
It's definitely like a top tier, obnoxious way of stealing a car. But it's
Yeah, I
something
know.
they would do. If Fast and Furious was still about cars, this is totally how they would do it these days.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna, like, part of it'll be like obtaining a Chinook, and then one of them will have to, I don't know who's the pilot, I guess Tej, right? He's the smart guy.
Since he's like a mechanic slash hacker slash engineer.
Yeah, he was supposed to be just setting up races, that's what it was. Okay, well, alright, I attached the last vehicle, heading over to you.
Alright.
Man, I still think there needs to be more missions at this university. Remember that we had a long conversation about that?
Yeah, no, I think that would be cool.
And the golf course. Like, it's a whole, like, not even about playing golf, but I feel like that could have been an area to either do fighting or do more missions at. Or maybe I haven't done all the side missions in this game.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything with golf. I know in the main story as Michael, you can own properties in that game. You can only own businesses. You can buy the golf course.
I didn't know this, okay. Alright. Something about the, you know... So, Red Dead is all about the story. I feel like GTA is a lot about the online because of, like, the heists and everything. Like, I really didn't, like, after I beat this... Honestly, I haven't beat this story on PS4. You know, I beat it a long time ago. I was on the PS3, but never on the 4. So I was thinking I was trying to save it up for trying to do the stock market thing, but I think I missed a save, and I was like, no, I don't want to reset anything. So
Yeah.
Delivered. Steal. What is this? Steal a target vehicle. What's going on? Did you deliver your thing?
Yeah, they're all here.
Why does it say steal a target vehicle? Is there something else in the map that we're missing? See the... Did we park them in the right spots?
Maybe they... Oh, let me try and enter one. I think we have to take them to the ground floor.
These are nice cars.
Or, wait, no, now it's telling me to go back up. Yeah, maybe it needs it's like a particular spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Like, so I have this here. It got pushed me out. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I have this one. I tell you, I practiced driving when I was starting to get into driving school. I'd practice parallel park or like driving in-car session in this game.
No.
Yeah, I was, because obviously you can't dent anything. That's,
Yeah.
Okay, that's up. There we go. That's it. Do you think we'll get 20G from this? I hope. Is that pushing it?
Damn,
22.
okay.
Set your
Nice.
expectations low, and you will never be unimpressed. There we go. No kills. I'm gonna press like.
Yeah.
Hit continue. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go back to free mode and got a minute or two. I'm gonna have to head off soon, but it was fun, man. Like I said, I have to head back to drill. What do you call it? I have a lot of like school stuff that I really need to take care of. Like when I have off time, like I'm staying at the barracks. I would ask, what do you call it, if you were cool with me coming over, but I got a lot of stuff, and well, I don't know if you're still comfortable with me coming over to your place. I mean, I've been fully vaccinated, so I'm not sick or nothing, but
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you wanted to come over, that would be fine.
Okay.
So I'm not doing anything this weekend.
All right.
Just let me know
Yeah,
so I
just-
can clean up. So I've been a little lazy lately.
Yeah. Well, most of my stuff is I have to like do a lot of homework and stuff. So maybe we
Alright.
could chill. I'll hit you back up about that. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you're too busy, then don't worry about it. Because I remember one of the last times you came over, we didn't get to do much because I know you had to do a lot of homework.
Yeah, and then like I did homework, and I think the last time I was there was with the PT test. You know, obviously,
Yeah.
luckily I eventually, I think I told you the story. I eventually got through with that. But PT is another what do you call it, factor. What do you call it? Like I think we're doing something heavy this weekend, so we'll see. I don't think we're being tested though, so that's always good. I don't mind being
Alright.
I don't mind having to do PT, but it's like testing. You know, that always sucks. Anyways,
Yeah.
you deposit your cash.
Oh no, let me do that actually. Oh wait, yes I did. Sorry.
It's been so long that I've hit this game up that I literally for a second was like, wait, where's the ATMs at? I was like, don't I have to go to a bank?
Right.
Yeah, this game has been part of my literal development. I'm thinking about like, just because in school, right? Like they don't even use the phrase broadly and honest. I'm trying to brainstorm what math class, and no one ever said, oh yeah, this is what withdrawal means and this is what deposit means. That was not a thing. Like it's always been, here's the y equals mx plus b. Here's
Yeah,
you know, here's this dumb formula that you have to memorize, and here's these fractions that you have to add and subtract. It's never been, yeah, this is how you do your taxes, or this is what, simply, deposit or withdrawal. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, this game and Black Ops Zombies, Black Ops 2 Zombies in particular, where you could deposit, I don't know if you remember this on Transit, you could deposit COD points for like, and you could just access this at any other time. Like, if you put this in one game, just put in a ton, you can always access it. You have to go back and find the place. You know, it was like a bus stop, but
Yeah, I think I do
am I
remember
jogging
that.
your memory? Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
deposit and withdraw, and I remember there's a cap. I don't know if it's 10,000 points or more, but I remember like I had like a gazillion, and I just deposit all there, and it was always just a safety thing. And you could also there was like a refrigerator. You could keep like a weapon in there, and I remember I left like an upgraded LMG. So like anytime I was in the shit, I could just get dropped off there and, you know, grab that. Makes me randomly think if I ever hop on the PS3 and I somehow find the motivation to like get onto that part, I wonder if I can even find it. But
Yeah, I definitely I'll need to look for a copy of Black Ops 2 because I actually definitely enjoyed both the campaign and the multiplayer a lot on that game. The Zombies was okay. By the way, Black Ops 3 is one of the free games that comes with the PS5.
okay.
So I've played a small amount of Zombies with Tony on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not really the best. Man, actually not even the best. It's probably one of, if anything, it might be the worst COD for me in terms of like the multiplayer. No really blown away, like off the chart maps that I really stood out for me. The campaign was not just the worst COD. I think I said this before. It was probably the worst story of any game that I've ever played ever.
Yeah, I remember you said that. So I don't think I'll actually ever try multiplayer or campaign on there. I think that'll just be my Zombies game if I'm ever in the mood.
Yeah, and I guess they might have put an extensive amount. Like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think what game. It might be Black Ops 4 or 3. Like I think like they put everything in. It must be 4.
Well, in 3 they have all the Black Ops maps and the. Ooh, I think they have the World at War maps, but I think you have to buy them as like a DLC.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they have all the Black Ops maps because me and Tony played Kino.
Okay. Yeah. So like I was wondering what game had like Moon and stuff. Which
They also had Moon on there.
yeah, and I remember.
I
This
remember.
is 3, and you said Tony plays this still.
Yeah, Tony has it.
Okay.
Because I asked, because when I got the PS5 and I saw Black Ops 3 was on there, I asked him if he had it. And he said he did, so
Okay.
we played a few Zombies.
Okay. So actually, I'm just thinking a random thing. what do you call it? Instead of what do you call it? So as bad as I was saying the game is, there is a catch to Black Ops 3, which actually motivates me to. I'm looking forward to getting it now again. There's a zombies campaign, which was always a thought that I remember me and like maybe Tony or Joe used to dream about. Like, yeah, they should have a whole campaign of zombies. That'd be really cool to try all the different stuff and have a real story behind it instead of just survival. And I think they have it. And I don't know how extensive it was because I never beat it. I may have played a couple missions, but I was always really curious how that is. And there was one horror mission in Black Ops 3, like a regular story mission. I thought it was the zombies one. Chethron actually made a mistake and just chose the regular. I think I sent this to the chat, but like it's like where I'm saying, oh mother effer. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Because like,
so. Yeah.
it was something out of freaking a movie where me and Chethron, like the door closes on us and it separates, and then like the robots start turning on, which they're supposed to be off, and then they start coming after us, and I was like, mother. That was really fun, but we were trying to do the zombies campaign because we both never did it, and we never really seen what's the difference or how it ends. I hope it's very story driven. I just can't remember. I remember like they did some of the things that so it wasn't like a Walking Dead, like a realistic thing. There's aspects of like a double points showing up or like a insta kills showing up. So I don't know if that makes the experience better or worse for like you, for example. For me, I mean, I was hoping for a realistic thing. But anyways, it's Call of Duty. It is what it is. But the fact that they had it was cool. But also, yeah, like you said that you and Tony are on there, and if we could all get like a Moon gameplay on someday. Like I mean, it's coming, I think April something, the PS5. And if I have free time, I'd definitely love to do a series, cause I've had a couple zombies runs, and I've posted on YouTube, but some of them have been pretty funny, so I'll send up clips, or I'm gonna put them on TikTok or something sometime. Cause,
yeah, dude, I'd be down.
Yeah, like
I'm sure Tony would too.
Yeah, I'd really like to hit up Moon. I remember we had a couple legendary sessions, like I swear you had to be with us, in some of like the good runs, and I don't remember if I ever did the full Easter egg of that. But
yeah,
there's some moments in like the gaming time before I head off. I thought I'd say like that's like where I'm telling you, like I wish I could have captured that to look back on, because now it's only in my head. Things like when we did the transit Easter egg, when we finally beat it. It'd also be kind of funny if we record. Actually, I don't even know if I want to see. This is painful, but like I think you might have been there, because I remember you were trying to platinum and you were jumping on with us on transit. I remember,
oh yeah, the EMP grenade.
Yep, you remember it. I screwed us up. Like the EMP grenade was like, it's so like it bounces, and I remember I threw it. Like this is the last step. I threw it and I freaking like bounced. I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, it just affected my thing. The zombie thing attached onto my head, and it was over. Like,
yeah,
man, I don't know
kind
how
of gave
mad.
up after that.
Did you ever get it?
No, I didn't.
Oh man.
But that was.
I know George eventually me and I guess George, and I believe it was Chad, and maybe it might have been Brandon or someone else. I don't know if Scarface was with us, Justin. But man, like moments like that are still like something I kind of wish I captured. Like when we actually did it. I don't know. It's just something special. Like I guess I'm getting in that mindset with the YouTube thing. Like I almost don't feel comfortable uploading or playing PS3 games because I can't save anything in terms of like the experience, So another thing I'm thinking about getting when I get the stimulus is I want to get the Elgato. I think I told you and Chethor about. I guess it takes a little bit of time to like learn how to use it and record, but there's a lot of like little moments. Like my first thing, they'll be the first to know this. My first thing I want to upload is the beginning scene on Battlefield 3. And I'm gonna cut it right to the action where you're not much of I'll spoil this because it's an old game, but there's a scene where it's like you're getting hit by a sniper, and it's the first scene. It's like it'll almost be like an E3 moment, because that was where they showed it in E3. Like this is that very scene, and the guy's like, clear the backblast, and they fire, and then they're like, you know, on 3 we're gonna cover him, and they freaking open fire, and it's like slow mo's, and you press R1 to shoot the AT-4 rocket, and you where the sniper is, like they're trying to cover you, and like you blow up like half the building. That was like that was even though it's a campaign moment, like there's just I haven't had that feeling in a lot of games recently, and that is when I get the Elgato, that'll be like I want that to be my first clip. So.
Dang. Yeah, that's cool, man. That would be cool.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what else I want to do, but what do you call it? Luckily, a handful of games have switched over to PS4, like Modern Warfare series has. Maybe I'll put something from Call of Duty World at War. GTA 4 is kind of hard to find the iconic moments because you can't, like, if you didn't save it at a certain part, you won't be able to get to it.
Right.
But I definitely want to do Battlefield 3, maybe Modern Warfare 3. That might be something I want to get something in because I can't record anything.
Man, Modern Warfare 3, loved that game. I think that was like the second game I ever platinumed.
Yeah, I think there's like things that I just can't get in, like the platinuming, like the trophy I can't get is just like I think there's a part where you have to get a grenade kill, like 4 enemies have to die. Maybe I have to go on recruit and throw it at the certain, because I know there's definitely times where like guys will helicopter down and they're all like 4 or 5 right there. But I think I've just never played on a difficulty where I can get all of them in one. But
yeah, I can't remember. It's been too long. I can't remember how I got that, but
I feel like I've had the trophies. What do you call it? I feel like I kind of like went down on trying to get trophies after they changed the whole thing where it goes to like a level 100 or something, or 200 or whatever, or more.
Goes up to 999 now.
Yeah, so like once it really entered that, I don't know, I used to, I don't know if I told you, I think I used to love comparing, seeing where I'm at compared to you, even though I don't think I would get to where you are, but I was like, okay, I'm not too far from him. Like last I can remember, I think I was at level 12. I don't know where you were at.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, I agree. I'm not totally in love with how they increase. Like I like that they increased the range, but I don't know what it was at before. But I think it would have been better if they made it to like, I don't know, maybe like 100. But going all the way up to 999 seems pretty.
Yeah, I don't even look at that
a little
anymore.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my yeah, my level doesn't mean too much to me now. I think it's just kind of satisfying getting the trophies. I only really try and platinum the games that I really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? So the closest thing, somewhat, that I was trying to get to platinum was EA UFC 4. Which I think I've done basically everything, but you have to win a tournament in Blitz mode. And Blitz mode is basically a tournament style, where it's kind of interesting. Instead of just the regular settings are on, it's like they'll have a game mode where you have infinite health and infinite stamina, and you just have to outland your opponent. And man, like, and it's crazy because I thought I won it. I remember I was legitimately like, I got up out of my seat and I was like fist was like, yes, like I did it. But then I was like, wait, because it said you got to round 5, and I beat the round 5 guy. But it didn't say final, and I was like, oh my god, I have one more to do. So I had to, and it's crazy because so this is tournament mode, meaning the other guy that you're facing is another guy who also got through 5 like legit people. Like every person, it's like you get to level 2, you also have to beat someone who also beat someone. You get to level 3, you gotta face someone who also beat 2 legit people. So
oh damn.
Yeah, so like getting to the last one, I was like, holy shit. And yep, I like that was the closest I got, so I lost it. And it's crazy because even though it's not a top of my list of like game or like an achievement or a trophy that I want to do, I just feel like at some point that game mode may die out. Like there might not be anybody play. That's another thing. It took a while because you get to that round 5, like you might not run it, like you have to wait for someone else to have also be in 5 people and also be pressing the button and be online at the same time as you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's less and less
Yeah.
people who are like on there. So
I definitely don't like when games do that. Like Far
yeah,
Cry 5, I could easily have platinum by now, but I'm just missing like 4 or 5 multiplayer trophies, and like,
yeah.
who the hell's playing Far Cry multiplayer as opposed to like Call of Duty or Battlefield?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there should be more Call of Duty online trophies because yeah, there's so many people to play it. The old Medal of Honor, like they might have done it. I think so. Battlefield did it. I guess EA Games do this. Battlefield and the old Medal of Honor from like 2009. I call it old, but that's the most recent one. They had trophies for you playing a certain number of hours or on multiplayer or a certain game mode. Like if you got something, it would say something for doing TDM for a number of hours, or if you did a number of capture the flag or the number of a domination type. But if you're playing on there and like you try to, like today, you know, I think I'd be lucky if the server's even on, much less if there was any people playing it. You know.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't even think I can even get those trophies if I tried. But yeah, like Call of Duty could definitely have something like that. But what do you call it?
I think Black Ops 2 might have had some multiplayer trophies.
I think it did. Yeah, I'm trying to brainstorm back, but yeah, I'm thinking back to man, like trying to play Moon with like I felt like that was ahead of its time. Just the fact that
I
like
thought Moon was really cool.
yeah, like there's like aspects of you have to get either the hacking device or like the helmet, you know, and then but then you can't go outside without the helmet. So that was a factor. And I think if you get hit too many times, I don't know if your helmet breaks. I can't remember. But just the fact that you're playing as like an astronaut type, and then I remember there's like trying to stop the drill as an aspect of the game, so you can't like just chill in the biodome. I remember that was the name. And then there's always the astronaut walking around. I don't know if I think there's a point in time if you did enough of the Easter egg, that astronaut guy would just run, and I think he pulls your mask off or he does something, or might be taking a perk. I don't know, but I remember one time I think I took a picture because it was Scarface. It was Justin Hernandez. Freaking it was him as the astronaut, because it would show a name of your friends, and randomly thinking that Treyarch must have did that just to throw people off. You know. Like you might be at the corner of your eye thinking that your friend is next to you, but it's in fact the astronaut. So
yeah, I remember that.
like I've never seen that in a game. So snacking up on snacks for till next time.
looking at Black Ops 2, and yeah, they definitely had multiplayer trophies. There's one for even prestiging, actually.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, which is interesting.
I had a couple epic runs on like Black Ops 4 online, but like, man, 3, I don't think I uploaded any online. I never did any spectacular things. But before I ever uploaded game clips, I really wish I uploaded it for this, but I really sat down and tried to learn the story of Infinite Warfare. I think I told you I beat that, and I loved that game. It was really looked down upon because I think it's timing, because at the time they just made, so they made Black Ops 2, Future Warfare, it's a futuristic, and then they made Ghosts, also essentially in the future, and then after Ghosts was Advanced Warfare, obviously in the future. I'm trying to think what's after. I guess this is
Modern
what's
Warfare. I was just gonna say, I think Modern Warfare they handled it really nicely, because it was like in the future, but it was like barely in the future. It was like 5 to 7 years in the future, so it still felt like modern, not like obnoxious.
Yeah, so like they, what do you call it? So it came out 2013, I remember. But the setting I think was in 2016 or 2018. So it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
2016. I think it came
Yeah.
out in 2011 actually. Modern Warfare
Oh,
3.
real? Oh shit, man. Times.
So yeah, I remember it was like my freshman year.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So there was
So it was
that.
like, yeah, 5 years in the future.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. It's not too drastic. Wasn't too much crazy stuff. They even have it accurate where having, like, you see special forces guys wear multicam and seeing like regular army. Because if you paid like small attention to the details, you know, I'm always looking at the uniforms. You would, in 2016, you would have probably seen some regular army guys wearing the digital camo. It's called the ACU. So
Hmm.
I just remember that in the New York mission, that you saw a handful of them. I think it would have been
Yeah,
also
yeah.
another interesting thing I would have loved to see, just a small detail, is if you saw the Marines, because if you remember on the, I love looking at these little details, but the, what do you call it, the little cutscene in the beginning of that New York mission, they're showing like what units are where. I remember they say like the 1st Battalion something, maybe 5th Marines or whatever their unit is like at a certain area. And I think that would be really cool if you could see an aspect like seeing Marines like in their different uniform and like how they would look for, like, I guess you could, for programming purposes, you could just literally put the COD 4 programming of hold on a second.
Fuck you.
Oh my, whoa. You
All
wouldn't
good?
believe this. No, I'm good. Lady's just like taking a picture of my vehicle, and I kind of just as a joke I pulled my weapon out, and she says "F you" and pulls out a gun herself.
I'd be happy to help you before finishing my shift.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. She actually took my body armor out, but I'm good. She got a bullet in the chest.
Sometimes that happens if you rob stores. One of the civilians will be carrying, and then they'll shoot at you from behind.
I
And
mean,
you have to
that's,
deal with them.
yeah.
And then the guy behind the register, he pulls out a gun.
That's pretty
Once your back's
realistic.
to 'em.
If they, yeah, like that's America, and well, I don't know how strict it is with the gun laws, like concealed carry in California, but this was like not a lady you would expect to be pulling out a gun. This might be a YouTube clip. Well, maybe not because it was horrible aim, but I ended her in one mag. It took like the last round for me to hit her. See, like this was interesting. Like this person turned to be law enforcement, Bradley. Even the lady's wearing like looked like a freaking secretary wearing a dress or something or business outfit. She freaking she like pulled her gun out and started like moving towards cover and actually ducked behind my car. Like that's like tactics.
Yeah.
Like that. Like what is like the programming involved in this game, Bradley? Let me tell you, it's not existent in Cyberpunk.
Man, Cyberpunk, it's unreal. I really, well, I had high hopes for that game. I don't think there's ever been a game with that many issues. Like, it has so many issues. Like, PlayStation straight up took it off the store.
I had a conversation with Alec just a couple days ago saying, wait a second, like, 'cause I was joking about it again. He was like, oh, I wonder if they updated it. And I was like, So I checked their Instagram because they were actually doing a decent job updating the people and what's the process. Oh, hey, it's coming out this day, or here's the release, or then here. But then also here's the issues. Here's what we're doing to resolve. Like they're taking it very professional. But the last time they posted something, you can look at this if you want to. The last time they posted something was literally, like I think towards the end of 2020. Like just them saying, yeah, we took it off the store. No
Wow.
update of saying, oh yeah, we fixed this and we did that. Nothing. Because I was like, wait, yeah. Because I was like, I've been following their page and I didn't see any updates. Yeah.
Well, I heard that apparently it runs really well on PS5,
Okay.
but I mean I don't own it and I haven't seen it in stores and I can't buy it online. But yeah, apparently it runs really well on PS5. It's just base PS4 had a ton of issues.
It's just it's so buggy. Like at first I was trying to look past the graphics. Like okay, you know, big deal. I'm not like really. It's not always about the graphics for me. Like not everything has to look to me like Call of Duty or you know GTA or EA UFC. Like not everything has to look like that. Like you know, and I was like, things can also be clunky. Like that's fine. Like, you know, honestly, Far Cry is a little bit clunky. Jethro kind of told me today that it's like 30 frames per second, and I was like, okay, like that doesn't really bother me because I'm also not playing. Like it's not for me. That's not a competitive shooter for me. Like I don't play it in that aspect.
Yeah.
Like we're just there for the story, and I mean the cutscenes are great. Like I can still kill the bad guys. I'm not dying due to the way the game is made. But like in Cyberpunk, it's like it's hard to drive. Like I look like an idiot, like swerving around everywhere. There's no really great AI in terms of like adjusting the traffic to like how you're. Like I saw a video clip of GTA 4. Like if you run into traffic, this is on PS3, just driving on the opposite lane, like cars will flick like their lights on and start to drive around you. You know,
Like swerve and stuff.
Yeah, you do it on
Yeah.
on Cyberpunk. It's as if you just don't. That just doesn't even matter. You know.
Yeah.
And I thought the whole police thing just didn't make sense because I was like, wait, can I just shoot whenever? And I started shooting at people, and they would just spawn in front of me. You know, I hate
Yeah.
the shit on the game. I'm just telling you the truth because I don't think you'll be getting it. But
Yeah.
I because of its negative stuff, that's one of those games that at some point I want to beat it just so I can say that like I did take the time and the patience to do it because the story is interesting and I want to see like how it really ends. But I mean that's another thing. Like the very beginning, like I know that Cyberpunk is like it's almost like a genre. I guess they want like things to be like gritty and stuff, but like the beginning wasn't really like a gritty beginning. Like I put the first video on YouTube and I was like, that was it, that was the first mission. Wasn't much to it, you know. Seeing the trailer and the stuff at E3, I was like, holy crap, that was intense, you know. That was cool, but I don't know.
Hey, I just randomly thought of this. Have you played Battlefield 1?
Yes, I own that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had or if you liked it, but that's another game that comes for free with the PS5.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that's good and you enjoy it, maybe we could try and hit that up.
Okay, I've had a lot of fun on that actually.
Okay.
Chethro and I put this. I'm pretty sure I put a whole like literally. So one of my longest clips on YouTube actually is from Battlefield 1. I was trying to do the live stream feature, which I hadn't done before, and luckily I just uploaded the whole thing to YouTube. But yeah, I was also semi-promoting the movie 1917. I don't think I got any trouble for copyright, but I joked calling it 1917 gameplay because it's, you know, the World War I time, and I put a picture from the movie. I don't think people really, I don't think YouTube taking that serious. But anyways, it's an hour-long clip, and there's some instances where really funny because Chethro and I didn't play that too much, so it's kind of like we're learning things at the same time. And the funny thing that we learned about that was that what do you call it? When you win, it's not just like you go back to a pregame lobby and you just reset and you think about what you're gonna do next. It's like what it is okay, so you just won that battle. Okay, so we're gonna put you onto the next battle. Like it'll like adjust the map. Like you'll go a little bit further up north, or you'll go to the other side of the city that you're fighting in. And it's funny because you'll hear us in the video. We're laughing because we thought it was over. Like we just had a massive ass fight, explosions and everything for like 30 minutes straight, and you would think that it's done, but nope. Like let's move to the next side of the map, and then we laugh even harder because we do the same thing, and then it moves us to the next part of the map. However, another interesting thing, if you lose, you go back to the previous side. Does that make sense? So it's like you're gaining land and stuff. So. Not saying every game mode is like that. I don't mind it sound like if that sounds negative to you. I thought it was really cool. It was funny, but it was really like sure it's long, but it was cool. Like I said, there's tons of other game modes that I haven't even tried, but the story to that was really interesting. And what do you call it? I haven't beat Battlefield V, or it's called 5, I guess. V is for victory. I don't know if you're familiar with that term in World War II, like VJ or VE Day is victory in Europe, so I guess they called it Battlefield V. So that was the sequel to that, and they just put it in World War II. Haven't beat that yet, but it's obviously very similar to the previous one.
Yeah, I played. I think I told you I played Battlefield 4. I enjoyed the story. I know you said it still isn't even like remotely good compared to 3, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed the story. Multiplayer was okay. I didn't take multiplayer seriously as much as I probably could have because I was trying. There was like something you could do to unlock like a bow, kind of like in Far Cry, and you can use that in Battlefield 4 multiplayer. So I was really trying to get good with that, but I was definitely struggling.
It takes a learning curve. It took me years to get good at Battlefield because, you know, we're coming off of Call of Duty where there's really not that much recoil and the hit detection's all there. Like, so that's always been something I thought about. I was like, man, sometimes it takes too many shots to kill enemies. But I don't know. I think just in general it takes a lot of skill for Battlefield because of the way it's played. I guess the term can be said that it is, yeah, it's a little bit clunkier than any of these other, you know, any of these previous, like, you know, shooters that we might be used to. What do you call, I'm just checking out some of the vehicles here.
I just
But
realized we're not in the same lobby.
are we really not? Damn. Yeah, I've just kind of been doing stuff, but
Yeah, I was same here.
what was I saying? The with Battlefield, what was I thinking about?
That's clunky
Oh yeah,
and like the
yeah.
recoil and stuff.
Yeah, that was a big change, and I remember, so like the very first time that I played it was the, I was playing the, what do you call it, the beta. I never played a beta before, but that was available on PS3. I think I had to like delete a couple things just to make space on my old PS3 to play it, and it was Operation Metro. I don't know if you've heard that phrase before, but
Yeah, I have actually.
yeah, so that was a thing, and I remember I was playing that with Chad a lot, and it was funny because so the thing that's off about the game is that, and I don't know if it's a factor in the newer Battlefields, but it's common to be in a different team from your friend, and it's annoying because like if the other team is full, means then you can't switch, or if both your teams are full, you can't switch unless someone leaves or does the same thing somehow. So that was
I'm
common.
sure if you're playing with Chad, it's gonna
Yeah.
have some consequences.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll be doing some shit
Mhm.
like he's really looking for you. But what's
Yeah.
funny is I can take, and this is another one of my hilarious gaming moments, is like I can just only imagine his reaction. So that if you remember, you could when you knife people, there's sometimes an animation where like you like really grab them, stab them, ended them, and like you grab their dog tags, right? I don't know if you know
Yeah, I
this.
do remember that.
Yeah. I
'Cause
do
you could
take.
customize your dog tags too, right?
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Like so that's how you would unlock like kind of unique ones. By stealing other people's, and it was a cool thing. It would say who you took it from. Yeah, I think I take pride in that I've did that to Chad once or twice. I think I also may have defibrillated him once or twice too, because that was a factor. If you were a medic and you went up, you had to be really close to the enemy, and you could actually like shock them, and that would count as a kill, and it'll show you use the defibrillator. It'll show a big thing on the bottom screen. Like normally it's like a shape of the gun that'll show you that you killed them with, but it'll just say big words, defibrillator, like you you killed him with that. I did that to him once or twice, but and he's definitely shot me, but he's never done anything like that. So just in that competitive mindset, I take pride in being able to have done that to him.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember a funny thing where it was like we were kind of blown away at the fact the disrespect that Chad is just looking for us, you know.
I know.
And so
Yeah,
I
I
guess it
remember
was,
that happened a lot in MW3.
yeah. I think it was fun. I remember we were like kind of blown. It's like, oh man, you know, Abdullah wants to just look for us too. We were kind of, I think we had this rule where it's like, yep, we're not gonna intentionally go after each other unless like we're the last person alive. So.
Right. Oh. I might be heading off
Yeah,
Seeing myself, actually. I'm getting a little sleepy.
yeah, it's been good, man. I think I gotta head off as well. I'm just putting the last vehicle up in my garage, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's been a
Alright,
lot of fun.
well, let's see if, I, I need to figure out when I'm next coming to Frederick. But yeah, we definitely have to do something, because, you know, I'll be moving in July.
Oh shit, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
My orders end in July. Not saying like I'll be busy all the time. I've been waiting till I get an official schedule. Like, so the good news, my situation right now is yeah, I'm going to drill this weekend, but since I'm on an Anne Arundel team, my current team who's assigned with Frederick, we don't have a site that we're assigned to yet. So, what do you call it? The status that we're in, we're just kind of like chilling at home, or it's kind of a tough thing because I have to like come up with shit as a leader. But anyways, it's like technically I have like the whole week off until we have something next week. So I just want to use that time just to what do you call it, just get caught up on stuff. So yeah.
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 Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have to figure something out.
Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, man.
Alright, man. Sounds good.
Yep. I'll see you around.
Alright. Peace.